base. The final engineer. Well, almost. I had a little bit of help. Right guys, it's the first of the month and I'm going to do a base tour of my second base that we've built in survival that we've streamed on Twitch TV. So if you've watched me on Twitch, you've already seen it. If you haven't watched me on Twitch, stick around because this is a pretty big and special base. So we're going to start off in our main control room. So we've got a few cockpits and you can't really see much from here. You can see a bit of the base and you can see a bit of the production room, or refinery room should I say, and some solar cells. That's all you can see. So we're going to go and have a look around. So when we come out of the command center, if you like, you come and find our reactor. Now to give you an idea of size, our reactor's turned off. It doesn't tell me that. I need to go here. You can see how much uranium we've got. We've got a fair bit. So on this floor we have our refineries. Everything is networked in, as you'll see as we go around the base. We have got 15 refineries. So this gives us the ability to refine every ore and have overflow commitments as well. So once we refined it, obviously you're going to want to build something. So we will go down to our production room. So this is our production room. There's some of our storage, shall I say, and now you can see how we've networked it in with all the conveyors. So we've got 6 large storage containers for the production room. Currently they're not being used though because I've got more and it's hidden away, which we will come to later. We've got 8 assemblers, which allows us to produce anything pretty fast. And it's a nice big room and it looks cool and it's lit well and stuff like that. So we're going to go outside now and we'll see where we originally used to dump stuff here, and we used to connect up what I call Spot, my little welding ship. Now over there is a separate part of the base. I'll come to that last and explain what that is, but this is sort of as far as you can go, you think, and you can look over the edge and you can see a ship and a platform and a big whatever that is. Well, that's what I call the Reclamation pit, or the pit of death. That's where we deconstruct ships. So we fly them in here, attach them to the wall, and then take them apart with those tools down there. That ship there is called Snap. I'll come back to him in a minute, and I'll explain why he's called Snap. So we're going to go down. So all these are little passageway things that we've just put low gravity in that we can use as sort of lifts. I know you got pistons now, but pistons are atrociously bad still. So we have used them on the base. I'll show you them working. We've got a little corridor here, and then we've got what one of the viewers said, oh, you should build an observation room. So what you can do is you can sit here and you can watch the ships flying in when my counterpart brings them in, and then we can go out and just take them apart. So we'll go out this end door and we'll have a look at Snap quick. So Snap was designed as a large ship with merged blocks front and rear, so that we can attach stuff. So we've got welding thing there and a welding tool, as hence the name Snap on tool, and we've got grinders there, and should take a ship apart fairly quick. Now these here is basically just little access ways to any of the conveyors. Now I know you don't need to get to them, but I think it just adds a bit of sort of effect, if you like, to the base. In here, this white building, we've got the medical room. So we've got waiting room chairs and we've got 5 medical bays. So this is our medical room. So we go there. And if I go out here a bit, and run around, you can sort of get an idea as to the scale of the base. That's some large drills. I'll come to that later. There's our command vent room where we started. So the refineries are in there, production's in there, and then we've come down to here. So it's not a bad sized base really, but there's more. We didn't end there. Of course we didn't end there. We're going to go down even further. So we're going to go down another floor, and yeah. So we come into our battery room. So we've got basically 40 batteries here. So again, we've got access to them all up here. You can get to every single one, and it runs the base pretty well. So I mean, I've got 17 days worth of power with the reactor turned off. So that's just on solar power and that. I'm not running much at the moment. We're not producing anything, and refineries are working, but not a lot of them. Some storage for some ammunition. Out here is nothing because we haven't built it yet. And that looks like another landing platform, but effectively it isn't. You can see two connectors there. That's where some storage container ships sit. So we're going to come back to them in a bit. Yeah, I'm going to come back this way in a minute. So we're going to go through here. This is our reclamation bay up top. This is where we break our ships. Everything gets filtered down and goes into those two containers. I'm going to take you to the side and show you another ship. This here is a modified business shipment. We've taken all the solar powers off, twisted it round, and it brings in power from our what we call our solar harvester, which I will show you at the end. So again, we come up here and we've got a little observation room that we can sit over the top and have a look. I need to put some chairs in here really, but we will get to that. So I'm going to come out this way for a moment and we'll come back to the main base in a second, but I want to come up here to this part of the base because this is quite something, I think. Right, I'm going to show you behind first. That tube goes all the way through and underneath and back to the base, and it's not connected to this for a reason. There is a reason. This is quite a clever reason. We've got two assemblers in here, so what we do is this is where we deconstruct any components that we don't want. Now the benefit of that is platinum is hard to find, and if you steal a load of ships and take apart a load of large engines, you get lots of thrusters. So what we do is we turn these completely off, and then we move this piston here. I'll give you a quick example. We put it in reverse and it goes there, and we connect it basically, and then we can transfer items from the base to the large storage container. And I'm going to reverse the piston and put it back because I don't want it connected. But basically that will put whatever we want deconstructed in there, and then we turn these on and then deconstruct the thrusters. Now the reason you don't have these on whilst connected into the base is because there is a bit of an issue with the game. Obviously it's early access. It will start pulling everything out of every container in your base, and you don't want that. So it's a bit annoying that. So that's why I've got it separated. It's quite a unique way. So we're going to come back down here. So we're going to go back through the same way, guys and girls, because I know there's a few girls that watch. So we're going to go back into our observation room in here. I need to just check my energy. Yeah, we've got loads of energy. That's good. So we're going to come back through here. We'll shut the doors behind us. And we make these little glass areas to make it look interesting as well. It's like this. You can see out there. I think that looks cool. And we're going to go back over there. As I say, those are just pit storage. We're going to come to the main storage area in just a second. Did I leave this door? Yeah, we're leaving all these doors open. I was born in a barn, you know. Did you know? Right, so we come down that one. We're going to go down to the lower deck. So this is where things start getting a bit better. This is where we're at. This is what we've done in the last few days. So you can see Energizer up here. I'm going to sit in a cockpit, get a bit of energy. This is our hangar. There we go, that's enough. So we'll have a look out here. We've got, oh, that's shut up. And we've got two large hangar doors there and a door there. So what have we got? We have got 10 storage containers in each one of these. So the first 20, basically, if I look at them, stores components. That one hasn't actually got anything in. So if I go down, I can basically say I want to look for steel plates. And I can just search and find it, and yes, that is 50,000 steel plates. We have got a lot, we've been doing a lot, and in these 10 is all our ores. So I don't know, I'll pick one and we'll look for iron ore. There we go, we want iron ingots. So we'll hide the empty ones. So here we go. We have got, yes, we have got 4,000k of iron ingots. I am not jesting with you there. That's half of one large container full. We're going to fill it up. Not today, not on this video, but we are going to fill it up. So we have got stacks of iron. Now, in here, I'll show you the doors in a second. We have got, as a lot of you will know, there's a separate video on this, guys. Spot 1 and Spot 2. They're both identical. They are probably the best little welding ships I think that you can design. They fit in such a tight space. They will weld a 2x6, a 2x3 grid, giving you 6 blocks. We've got connectors top and bottom, so we can connect them outside, or we can bring them in here and connect them and load them up. So they are fantastic, and as you can see in like the storage areas and that, we do like the pipes showing. It makes it look better. Over here is our sort of first ship we built, or one of the first ships we built. So we've got again, we called it an APV because it's multi-use basically, so we can use grinders or drills, only a small amount. So let's open the place up, because you guys are we'll come to this area in a minute, because you're gonna love that. You're gonna love that. We're almost done. We're going to open up the hangar doors. So we're going to open up the front hangar doors first. So front hangar doors. And where's the rear one? Can't find the rear one. We'll sort the rear one out in a minute. So there you go. There's the door opening. I think if I go like that, I should be able to get it. Yep, there you go. A view of outside of it opening. It's very difficult to get the right camera angles, guys. But yeah, that gives you an idea of that. So we're going to open the rear hangar door now. There we go, there it is. So this one, instead of having 2 doors left and right, this one goes down into the floor. Da, da, da. I think that's really good. Now, pistons, guys. Big tip on pistons. They work fantastically when you use them like this on a base. I've had so many problems. Now, there was a patch yesterday, so what I'm telling you now may be fixed. I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I had loads of problems when putting them on ships, and they would just blow apart for no apparent reason. Now, they have made them stronger and stuff and done a few things to them, so it may have cured those bugs. We'll have to see. But I personally think, on stations they're fine, on ships they're not. Now, the next tip I'm going to give you on pistons is majorly important, right? We built all of this. And then we got a friend of mine who helped me build all of this, AD, came in and he sat in the cockpit, and I was flying in. We were trying to do a little video where I sort of asked for permission to open the rear door, and he opened it and it all blew up. So client side can't operate these. So basically all of these are set to no share, so only the host can use them on my server. Right, so we're going to go to the hangar lift now. So first off, we have to open the doors. So you have to open these suckers. And one thing, Keen, if you do watch my videos, right, I don't expect you do, but if you do, one thing that would be nice, right, is when we do a rotor, we have the angle written down here. Could I have it for this as well, please? Because sat in here, I can't see that particular door. It's kind of annoying. I have to get out and look. So I have to... It takes the immersion away from it. There's going to be times where I want to see what angle that's at, and it would be so fabulous if I could see that. So we've got to wait for that to finish moving. And then we take you down there. Right. So this is the lower hangar. This is what we built yesterday, right? So we've got a little fighter ship, which we'll take out in a minute. That's actually sat on a lift, right? There is a piston underneath. We have access to every area basically on here. If I want to get to the conveyors over there, I can come up here and I can walk across there. You can pretty much go everywhere. We've got more storage over here. I'll show you this quick. This is our ammunition store as well, because this is where we're going to place all the small fighters. So again, explosives. If I click on it, rockets. We name them all, and that way we can search for them. So if I come here and say rockets, how many rockets have we got total? Well, I can look them up and I can say, alright, well, we've got a rocket bay. I should put lower and upper on there, but we've got rockets stored in 2 locations, so we've got 1,200 rockets in total. I put little walkways around to protect you when there's ships in here. I'll show you this last room, and then we'll go out. This is our lower medical bay, because obviously working down here you might get hurt. you know, you're handling ammunition, so we thought we'd put another medical bay. I have left little holes in the place, you'll notice, from time to time. This will be so that I can link back into the base at some point. So obviously the base is nowhere near finished. I know you're all going to say, well, hang on a minute, it's massive, you know, but it is nowhere near finished. We've got, ooh, without if I don't fall off, run up the stairs. We've got a little room up here, which again is another little control room. You can sit in here and you can operate the lift. Right, we're not going to operate the lift from there though. We're going to go back upstairs and we're going to bring that ship up. And then we've got one more little thing to show you. So press K, and I know, guys, yesterday they brought out all the things, so I could have made this a lot more immersive, but we'll show you that on the stream, the live streams. We'll go setting up a lot of that. And you set it up per cockpit and that. I just haven't had a chance to do it, and I wanted to get this video done today and up. So the lifts, I think I've done the lift. There we go, there's the lift. The lift's coming up. I set them slow because they seem to survive longer that way. There's a lot less wobble if you put them on 0.2, and I think obviously it's lifting quite a bit of weight. It's got a large ship on there, so it's going to take its time lifting that up. So we're going to jump out of here and close the door behind us. I might even secure these areas so these doors AD can't get in, I don't know, we'll see. So the lifts come up, fits lovely around the floor. So how we've done a lift is basically we've used normal blocks in there and then blast doors so that we get the extra bit of space around here. I think they could finish them off a bit better. I know they've moved the collision blocks in so they don't hit, but they fit a little bit too tight, I think. Could be a little bit better. So we're going to jump in this. This is aptly named Dagger 1, and we'll take a bit of a fly around the base. Oh, they've definitely updated the sounds. Right, over here we've got a container ship ready to be dismantled. I like the new sounds. Ooh. And we've got our miner ship. Alright, this was a miner ship, but it broke, right, when we were playing with the new pistons. The frame here is where we build stuff, so we attach it to there and then build it. Right, now we're going to have a bit of a fly around. As you can see, the base is pretty big, as you see. Now, the drills up here, if I go up here, are basically 59 large drills, which was attached to that miner down there. Right, so those were attached to the front of there with 3 pistons, and I've got a separate video up of it working, but it did break, unfortunately. So we attach the drills to the front of the snap at the moment, and it works fairly well. We can still use it. Once the pistons get a bit better, it will work a lot more efficiently. So basically the drills sit at the front, there's conveyors all the way through, brings it back to the 2 containers there, and then we can disconnect these blue parts. These are extra ships that can be towed by the back of Snap and shipped back to the base to our port. So obviously we've done it completely immersive. So those will come in, and they will come in, not there, up there, and I find out. So they will come in here. One thing I didn't show you was that arm there, if I just replenish myself, is retractable. It's on a rotor, so if there was a meteor storm, I haven't turned off because again it's something else I want King to do, is allow us to set the time limits on them, because every 5 minutes is so unrealistic. If they come at random time intervals, sort of one every couple of hours, it would mean that like we could be sat there and all of a sudden we've completely forgotten about it and they come in, and it would make it a lot more interesting. But knowing that they're going to come in every 5 minutes, you can kind of predict it, and it's kind of a waste of time having them there. So there's one last thing to see. So we need to come over this way. So as you can see, we've got a wicked looking ship. So over here is our last little ship. I say little. As you can see, it's quite far out. We've put it 2,000 meters out intentionally, but this is where we bring that energizer ship. This is our, swing around the front. This is our solar harvester. So this is where we've got 48 panels and we've got 20 batteries in there. It continuously sits out here grabbing the energy of the sun, and basically we can then come out, top the batteries up on the energizer and return them. So let's grab it about there and we'll do a flyby. Actually, we'll go down a bit. We'll go about there. That should do. Weird new sounds. You can see our guns on the side. Our weapons are currently turned off, and we're going to do a flyby. So that's as far as we've got, guys. So that there has been constantly being built since the 13th of June, and it's a month and a half in. And it's pretty big. Oh, we have got a bit of a problem there. That is probably the beacon freaking that out. Let's see if it does it. Yeah, it's that side, so it's probably the beacon. So I hope you guys like the base, the new base. This is my second base that we built. The first one unfortunately got damaged beyond control. We kind of lost it. But it's pretty. I think it's pretty good. I like it. We've still got a lot more to do. We're going to get the miner going properly. Oh, damn. Just went and hit the wrong thing again. We've still got to get this miner working. We're going to have a go at that over the weekend. And we've got a lot of other stuff to do, really. We still need a medical frigate. I've got a plan for a massive ship, guys. Which is going to be fun, but it's going to take a long time. I might start that this weekend, actually. So we're going to take our fighter back in. Now, it's just such a shame clients can't use this at the moment, because if I could just park that in here, I know I could create a workaround fairly easily just by putting a what's-his-name connector on the lift and using it that way. It would mean redesigning it slightly. But yeah, I kind of don't want to. So I'm going to go out. We're going to show you the lift operating in the other direction. Let's just do it by jetpack slightly quicker, because I've left that gap. Where did I leave that gap? Round the back on it. So this will be another way in eventually, so we can get in. We'll have a way down, one of our little gravity lifts that we make. We'll sort that out. So we'll leave it here. So obviously the lift is up. Hangar lift, reverse. There we go. We'll leave it with coming down right at the end of the video. So guys, if you've liked the video, hit like. Please comment below. I'd love to have feedback and have a chat. I hope you love the new base. If you want to see it being built, everything is built in survival live. So follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to update this every beginning of the month. So the first of the month, if I get the time, there'll be a new video up of where we are, and then sort of an overview again. So I hope you like the video. If you've liked it, hit like. If you dislike it, hit dislike. But I can't see why you would dislike it. Put some comments below for me to get some feedback and have a chat with you, and don't forget to follow on YouTube, Twitch and Twitter. So thanks for watching, and goodbye for now. Goodbye.